What's up, gang? Thursday, June 17th, start with our strength work. You're either prioritizing the dumbbell press or the landmine press, whichever one you've been doing for the past few weeks. Make sure you're keeping track of it. 4, 6, or 8 weeks of one before you switch to the other. Same thing with the pull-ups and the rows. So you have your priority superset. Any additional time, you'll accumulate extra volume as needed, if needed. Probably not, though. Make sure you're rotating those. Ask your coach. Have it tracked and be on the whiteboard. Then the Metcon for today, if you're choosing to do the Metcon instead of the pump and the dump truck and delts track, which is what most everybody does on Thursday. If you're doing the Metcon, it's Jerry. Again, complete it 4 times. 1 mile run, 2K row, 1 mile run. Time cap will be 40 minutes. Again, the goal here is to just move consistently. It's not about speed. Don't come out and run an 8-minute mile for mile 1 and a 12-minute mile for the second mile when you get there. Don't row your first 1K in 4 minutes and then your second K in 6 to 8 minutes. The goal is going to be not to let your heart rate get too high, too out of control so that you can't sustain the effort. And it's better to go a little bit slower and a little bit lower and keep it strict the whole time than to go really, really fast out of the gate and crash and burn. So this is one where monitoring your heart rate is going to be really effective. And it's better to go off a perceived rate of exertion than an absolute score. Since we do share Jerry so often, it's easy to chase PRs on it. But I'd rather you think I want to put about a 7 or 8 in the effort I put into it, rate of perceived exertion. Push yourself to a 7 or an 8 every single time, regardless of what your final score happens to be, and let it be that. If you want to view it as active recovery, then make your exertion rate just a 5 or a 6. But showing up, moving consistently, and measuring the rate of perceived exertion with your scores over time is going to be super valuable information for all your coaches to use on what you're doing here. So Thursdays are the best. Do the work.